Hey, welcome to Draft Academy. My name is Mike. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to install Sass on Windows. Now, in order to install Sass, we're actually going to need two additional programs. The first program is called Ruby, and Ruby is a programming language, and it's actually the language that Sass was written in. So we need Ruby on our computers for Sass to be able to run. We also need another program called Ruby Gems, and Gems is basically a package manager for Ruby. So it allows you to install, maintain, and update different Ruby programs. So we're going to use Ruby Gems to install Sass. Now, if you already have Ruby and Gems installed on your Windows machine, you can just skip to the end of the video and I'll show you how you can install Sass on Windows using Gems. But if not, I'm going to show you how to install Ruby and how to install Gems, and I'm going to do that right now. I'm over here on a website called rubyinstaller.org/downloads. And this is like the official download page for the Ruby installer. And we're going to download one of these Ruby installers and use it to install Ruby on our computer. And so you can see down here, there's a bunch of different versions of Ruby. I'm going to be installing Ruby version 2.4. Now, just a quick disclaimer, if you're installing a Ruby version below 2.4, so 2.3 or below, the instructions in this tutorial might not work for you. They changed how you install and use this Ruby installer with Ruby 2.4. So I'm just going to click on the appropriate version of Ruby for my operating system. I have a 64-bit operating system, so I'm going to click this one, and it's going to start downloading. And then I'm just going to head over to my downloads folder and just double click on that Ruby installer. So this should open up this window. And basically, I'm just going to accept everything I need to accept, and Ruby will get installed on my computer. Once that's done installing, then you're going to see there's this option right here. It says Run RIDK Install to install MSYS2 and Development Toolchain. And those are two additional programs that we're going to need to install. So you want to make sure that this is checked, and then I'm just going to click Finish. And this should open up another window. So this is like a command prompt, sort of a command line looking window. And you can see there's three options here. We're going to choose this third option. So we want to install MSYS2 and the MINGW development toolchain. So over here, I'm just going to type in 3 and I'll hit enter, and this will go off and install a bunch of stuff on our computer. So once that's done running, then you should have everything installed that we need to download and install Sass. Now, when you're using this program, you might run into an error when you run this third command here. It's possible that you'll get some error about some packages being out of date. If that's the case, you want to run this second command, and what this will do is it'll update any packages and any Ruby dependencies that we need to update, and then you can run this third command again and it should work. But for the most part, this should be a pretty straightforward download. So when we're done here, we can just exit out of this window. And what I want to do now is open up my command prompt. You can just go down here to the Windows search bar, and I'm just going to type in CMD, and this option right here for the command prompt should pop up. So just click that, and it'll open up this command prompt window. Now in here, I just want to validate that everything got installed correctly. So I'm just going to type Ruby-V, and this should spit out the version of Ruby that we have installed. And I'm also just going to type Gem-V, and this should spit out the version of Gem that we have installed. So as long as you have versions for both of those, then we're ready to go, and you should be able to now use that Gem program to install Sass. So I'm just going to type Gem install Sass, and this will go off and run, and it'll grab everything that we need to use Sass on our computer. So once that's done running, when all we have to do is just check to make sure that Sass got installed. So I'm just going to type Sass space -V, and this should spit out the version of Sass that we have. So as long as you get a version number and this command is working, then Sass is installed on your Windows machine and you're ready to start writing some high quality CSS. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to Draft Academy to be the first to know when we release new content. Also, we're always looking to improve, so if you have any constructive criticism or questions or anything, leave a comment below. Finally, if you're enjoying Draft Academy and you want to help us grow, head over to draftacademy.com/contribute and invest in our future.